Hello.
Yoshi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hey, thank you. Thanks for taking the time.
No, no problem, no problem. Sorry, sometimes get busy, that's all.
No, that's understandable. I appreciate your time nonetheless.
No, no,
So,
no problem. Happy to help. Yeah, so it's Oshik, right?
that's correct, Oshik.
Oshik,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, Oshik, so yeah, what do you want to know?
Well, I was wondering if I could get a little insight into the way things work at Lockheed, because yes, I understand, and even by the job postings, I see that many of most of the positions require Q level or even secret clearances.
Mhm.
But as a researcher, what are the career options there? As in, is it more like product supporting research, or do you bid for external government-based grants as well, like DARPA, DOE? Uh,
Yeah, so you can imagine, right? Unlike other company, our business is mostly with government, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So we bid into all the government programs you can think of, and these programs can range from if it's a CRADA, which is a smaller budget value number, to all the way to multi-billion-dollar programs. So
And yeah,
so
right.
so our product, as you know, are defense-related products, right? Or the product which a common person won't use, like a refrigerator or a cookie. It more
Right.
these are the
Of course.
products where the governments buy,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
So any government, whenever they are open to buying something as big as any aircraft or satellite, or for that matter anything, you have a tender, or or a program, RFP we call it, comes out, and you have to
Yeah.
participate into that, and you have to do your best technically, program wise, financially, to say we can do it a better job than the other people. Because what we do, the stuff that some of the stuff that Lockheed does, you have a monopoly in some cases. In some cases, you have to bid with other defense contractors, right? Like Raytheon or Boeing or Northrop Grumman, or nowadays in a space, you have to bid with the SpaceX or with Blue Origin and things like that. So yeah.
So, as a follow-on to that, I mean, for example, SRI, I don't know if you're aware of SRI's
Yeah,
function.
I have heard that this
Right.
company. Yeah.
So for SRI, it's purely like you said. I mean, there are RFPs and we bid for them completely. But SRI's, uh, well, to contrast with places like Raytheon and Lockheed, is we don't have so much of hands-on engineering. I mean, our TRLs do not go as high as Raytheon or Lockheed or Northrop. Uh, so we are mostly in the lower TRLs, but not academic TRLs. And for example, if I take Raytheon also has both the TRLs, and they have a dedicated Raytheon Technology Research Center, RTRC,
Hmm.
which is their research division.
Hmm.
I'm just wondering what that division is for Lockheed, or is it
Yeah, no,
distributed across?
we have it. So Lockheed has four business units,
Uh-huh.
right? One is a space, that's where I work. And
Mm-hmm.
then, so we work on all the satellite or your Artemis programs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And other some stuff that is related to hypersonic and all.
Sure.
That's what we do. Then you have aero, and all the helicopters, aircrafts you hear and see are done by them. And then
Mm-hmm.
you have MFC, mission fire control, that develop these missile systems and things like that. And then you have RMS, rotary mission control, that develops these Sikorsky helicopters and other products they have.
Mm-hmm.
And within all the units, because they are product which only actually Lockheed makes. For example, mm, few weeks back, Skunk Works came out with their subsonic aircraft, right? It's a home product, so you have R&D there, right? So what I'm
Right.
saying is every business unit has R&D.
Got it. I see.
and
I
and
see.
and and, and so, because, as I said, because of its proprietary reason or many other reasons. So if your question is, do we do research? Yes, we work, we heavily dedicate
No, I mean, I understand that. I mean, we have competed with Lockheed and unsuccessfully so on RFPs and all. But
Yeah,
what I was trying, let me give you a background, or why I'm asking this question.
yeah, sure, sure.
Down the line, I mean, these are the positions, like you mentioned, hypersonics or energetic materials, which goes into missiles. These are the ones where my expertise lies.
Right,
So
right.
if I have to network and if I have to apply for jobs, then do I look at, different business units of Lockheed, or is there a
Yeah.
Lockheed Research Center? What is the model like? That's what I'm trying to.
My best guess bet for you would be is because you know what happens is within Lockheed and any organization, organizations keep changing.
Uh-huh.
CEO comes, some vice president comes, he changes everything.
Mhm.
So like when I am here, I came and I was hired by a R&D center. And
Okay.
that R&D center now within 3 years has moved completely, and I have moved
Right.
completely to doing something. So I won't be able to say look in here and it will be there. The role might change, depends on the how the funding is.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so my best advice to you would be is just keep looking at the career page, look at what the job description is, and if you think that is something as a description you like, just apply. That's what I did too.
Okay. Uh,
There was a position came, and I thought this is something I can do, and I applied. As
okay.
simple as that. So I had no idea that Lockheed has a business unit or whatever it is. It's very hard to talk to people also in Lockheed because most of the people are most of the people, because of the nature of the job, are doesn't
Sure.
come with a certain background. And if you ask me, I think I'm the only one so far I know is as a first generation.
Okay, I see. Right.
There is nobody here. So in that sense, I would say you have to be very lucky also. And the reason why I say so is because most of the hires are entry level hires, and they get up ladder. Sometimes you find some opening where you can be lucky, and I got lucky in that sense that I got lateral hire.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's very difficult because what happens is by the time you get your citizenship, you are 35, 40 years old, and your path is
Already.
already set.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so what happens is then you're done basically. That's what I
Correct.
meant. And
Yeah.
so it becomes very, 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 very challenging. And that's the reason. And then mm, for many other reasons, what happens is there are good side and bad side for working for a defense contractors, because once you work for them, you're only good for a defense contractor.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like unless and until I don't know whether you're a finance guy or IT guy, you can go anywhere you want. But because you work on a certain type of work, nobody does it, right?
Exactly.
You are highly valued there, but outside your value is not that awesome. Like for example, if you work for Apple, you might go to, I don't know,
Sure.
Nvidia or somewhere, or
Correct. Yeah.
Amazon or whatever. So in that sense, the value goes down, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah. But
and
I would say still I won't discourage, as I said, but that's what the data is. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
of course, yeah, no, I understand that totally and I appreciate that. And is it a safe assumption to say that, even as a US person and not a
Uh,
citizen, the prospects are limited? I mean, there's not.
I don't know anyone who is a resident or a green card and is works for Lockheed. I don't know.
Got it. Yeah.
So you can be the first one. I know that
Sure.
that'd be fine.
Okay.
But I honestly I don't know anyone, because what happens, as I said, not every job in Lockheed is requires a security clearance.
Hmm. Hmm.
But having said that, I trust, honestly, I don't know anyone
Got
that
it.
is not a U.S. citizen, and work has or as a green card has work here.
Understood. Yeah.
So,
I think these were my primary things that I wanted to know as I'm, networking and trying to move.
no, no,
So
no. I think you're doing the right thing. I don't say you are doing anything wrong. I mean, everybody wants to work at a better place and a better job, so it's fine. But I would say my piece of advice is looking at your CV. I think your CV is something that is desirable. I won't say it's not. to be honest with you.
Hmm.
It is desirable. You have done everything right, but then that 1% luck,
Sure.
if that goes and you applied, that's why I'm saying keep looking.
Correct. Yeah.
Don't get discouraged if you don't hear. If you find something, yeah, if you find something that is there and you like it, and if you feel like this is something that is that you are good at or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would tell you one thing that Lockheed really likes,
Hmm.
from my experience. If you have worked on programs and if you have won programs, they would love that definitely. So if you have like work with government very closely,
Like A for SAR, DARPA.
like very closely on programs, and you have win the programs, and you have done that sort of a work, like massaging the program manager
I see. Okay.
at
Yeah.
at Air Force and win the program, and that sort of a thing, you are a prime property for sure, for to be honest with you, for any government contractor.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
But if you have done the technical work,
Hmm.
you are still okay.
No, right. I mean, yeah, I mean, my current role is I would say 30% technical and 70% poaching the program managers and that kind of thing. But I haven't had any hits right now. As you know, grants take time. So
Yeah. No, no, I am not saying that it doesn't. But this is what it is. But having said that, I would also advise you that if you come for Lockheed thinking that I'm going to work on some great technology, not every time that happens. So what I'm saying is, like, make sure that you know what the job description is,
mhm,
what the job role says,
mhm.
and that's what you are trying to you want to get hired for. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, my primary, the desirable job for me would be, of course, a combination of technical work, but also more like, developing programs and um, writing my own research grants, forming a team, working collaboratively, and Lockheed, Raytheon. These are the places which fit my background. Actually, not all places have these kinds of
yeah, and that's, as you said, it's not working for Samsung, right? So
correct. Yeah.
you're not making TVs or refrigerators. So it's a very
Correct.
different kinds of skill set. So yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Anyhow, thanks a lot for your time. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
that.
problem, no problem.
Yeah.
Keep in
Okay.
touch, man.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Bye
good
bye.
luck. Bye.
Thanks.